where a 22-year-old had to choose rent, and as a result, he's dead.
Let's see if I can get through this without crying. I highly doubt it. I have very severe asthma. Here's my inhaler right here. Here's my spacer. Or, well, one of them, I should say. There is another one sitting by my bed. There is another one that's in my purse. There's another one in my parents' house. When I was growing up, we lived in a technically a 3-story house, but it was 2 stories and an unfinished basement. And we couldn't afford multiple inhalers. I have them everywhere now. But when I was a kid, we couldn't afford them. We only had one. And I will love my brother more than anything in the entire world forever. Because no matter what we were doing growing up, all I had to do was say the word inhaler, and he would drop everything, and he was gone. And he would go get it. Because, I don't know if you've ever tried to walk up a flight of stairs while you're out of breath, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I actually have developed a literal fear of stairs. And there's other reasons. Stairs are just, I hate stairs. But anyway, to show you how this works in case anyone ever needs one. So you have your inhaler, you give it a shake, and you put it in the spacer. The way that this is, and this is actually called an aero chamber, but people who use them call them spacers. Because what you're doing is you're providing space for the medicine to mix with the oxygen in this, and that way you inhale it all. Because if you just spray it, it can stick to the back of your throat, especially like me, if you have allergic asthma, which means when my allergies are flaring like mine are now, where you can hear my nose running. When my allergies flare, so does my asthma. So if I spray my inhaler just directly in front of my face, then some of the medicine's just going to stick to the back of my throat. Whereas here, if I spray it in here, it will mix with the air inside here, and I can breathe it all in. So what you do is you breathe it, inhale, and you try and hold your breath for about 5-10 seconds. And then you very slowly exhale all of the air out. And you do that a couple of times. I'm 36 years old. And I don't know who's aware of this, but I can't math, but the year that I would have been turning 21 was the year that Obama was being elected. And at that point in time, that was the age that you were allowed to stay on your parents' insurance till. Was until you were 21. I spent my birthdays in August. I spent the entire year trying to figure out which one of my medicines I was going to keep. Or, what medicines I was going to get rid of so I could keep my asthma meds. This inhaler even with insurance is approving my asthma medicines, the minimum that I have ever had to pay for the majority, before I got on the insurance I am now, the minimum I ever had to pay was $50. $50. Either pay $50 for the medicine or suffocate to death. And I had to do that. I had to pick. So that's the reason I voted for Obama. It was because he raised, that was something that was one of his promises, was he was going to raise the age that you could stay on your parents' insurance. And I'm a millennial. I'm a starving artist millennial. Yeah, I didn't have insurance at the time. So I wanted to be able to stay on my mom's insurance. At that same time, I had a friend who had asthma, and he died. They found him in his apartment. He had fallen. Basically, he passed out from lack of oxygen. And when he fell, he hit his head and he died. So he didn't actually suffocate to death. He died from, the combination of them. Because he was not passed out. He didn't, but he was they found his phone open. This was a flip phone. They found his phone open. And him mid-text message to someone asking them to call 911 because he couldn't breathe. You can't imagine that. And I have checked now. I learned a few years back. I have an iPhone, and so my iPhone has the you have a emergency SOS that you can send out, and I fucking love it. Because if you hold, whatever you have your phone set to activate it, mine is you hold for 10 seconds and release. So it's something to make sure that you don't do it on accident. And it sends emergency rescue services to wherever your location is on your phone. And it also notifies a list of contacts for you. I have also found out that you can now, one of the great benefits of technology, you can text 911 now. And I have done it and tried it. And they asked me why my emergency was, and I told them, I was like, I'm sorry if I was willing to be in trouble just to make sure that I could do this. And they said, yes, if you're having an asthma attack, you can text 911 and we will get back in touch with you. So anyway, I just realized this is at 9 minutes, so I will I guess I will make a part 2 for this, where I explain about where I finally have found a good insurance. But yeah, most asthma meds, insurances are just just breathe. It's fine. Just breathe. You'll be fine. No, motherfucker, that's the whole point. I can't.